Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Woo, woo. I hope you are doing well. I hope you had an amazing week. Whoops, that was my phone dropping on my laptop. And I also hope you had a good 2 weeks because last Friday we took off for Memorial Day weekend. So if you have someone in your family who has served and has fallen for this country, I hope you took time to remember them. I don't have anyone in my family who has served this country, but I do appreciate the freedoms that we have. This week's topic is, what are your green light activities? What things are going on in your life? What just is your green light to go and just eat whatever? Is it a place that you find yourself? Are there people that you're around where you're just like, okay, green light, I get to eat whatever? Is it a time of day? Maybe it's the evening for you. It has been that way for me. Maybe it is a day of the week. Maybe it's Sunday after church, and maybe it's an activity. So maybe it's church. Maybe it's going to an amusement park or going to vacation. So we, in the next 4 weeks, are going to talk about how to really get some control over these food green lights, these eating green lights. Sometimes people call it emotional eating, but I like a green light because that means go. So we want to just figure out how can we get ourselves to yellow and be a little more cautious and aware of when we're eating out of control, when we don't want to. And then we're going to get to the red light, which is like, oh, yeah, I don't do this anymore. Because why? We are trying to get some control over what we're eating and reduce our A1C levels so that we can prevent the onset of type 2 diabetes without using medication. So if we're eating foods, either a time of day that's a problem, a day of the week, people that we're around, or a person, is it a location or an activity? When we can start to identify what those things are, we can drill down a little bit more and then actually come up with a way to do better. So over the next 4 weeks, I'll be teaching you some different strategies, but this is your assignment for this week. Just figure out what those are for you. Just when are you just like, oh, great, I'm so glad this is here. I can eat whatever. And then next week, I'll teach you how to identify and name those actual emotions that may be coming up for you. And then that'll be step 2, and we'll get to step 3, and then step 4, where you're like, okay, I have the tools, I can do this. And I want you to have some grace with yourself. When you're writing these things down, this is not the opportunity for you to beat yourself up. We're just collecting data so that we can move forward and improve. Okay? You got me? You with me? Hope you have an amazing rest of your day and an awesome weekend, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye for now.